All right. Welcome to GUFON, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is Friday, May 3rd, 2024. How are we doing this evening? This afternoon? Mañana? We're here. I know I sound it. I know I sound great. He looks healthy. What's he talking about? Sick? You know, I'm going to start taking videos of these events because they're hard to believe sometimes. And now it was bad, but I'm here and literally made the decision 35 minutes ago that we're going to go live. And I knew about 30 minutes before that I was going to go live. So I'm glad I didn't digress. And the engine is back up and running. I had a couple of eggs, pieces of toast, a little bit of Gatorade, you know, the sugar-free type. And here we are, liquefied in all my glory. For you, I do this. Not for me. No, it's for me. But glad you can make it. You see this shit? Talk about two realities we're living in. We don't know. But it's the second Boeing blower to be, come on, in 2 weeks? It's more than a coincidence, and boy, they make it look good. You know how they do it? They get them sick like I'm getting. And then they, over weeks, they start feeling a little lethargic. And then the next thing you know, that's happening to me. See, the difference between reality and Fantasyland. We're going to talk about it. Because in reality, they take you out. In Fantasyland, you can keep telling your story for dollars upon dollars upon dollars. And I only picked Jason Sands because it's what I wanted. I had to pick him. Let's do a little roll call, shall we? Who's here tonight? Who's here? Look, I don't know how much energy I'm going to have, but it's going to come and go. I'll be all right. I just got to warm up and then we'll be fine. Who's this? Kelly Lewis. I know you. Welcome to the show. And anytime my voice vibrates in my skull, I feel it in my eyebrows. Where are my eyebrows? Hey, they're right here. I just gave it away. I'm an alien. My eyebrows is up here. I don't want to go home. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Remember that? I hated Toys R Us. I always hated toys. I didn't play with toys. The only toys I ever played with were Star Wars toys and Battlestar Galactica. Not mine. My neighbor had them. And we played all day. All right, I gotta go. I'm sorry. I'm being silly. Bernie, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the show. Sorry, Marcel. I didn't forget you, my tall head. How you doing there, Chief? Sky Allen. Yeah. Ooh. Ha. Good to see you. Hey, the angel made it. She flew down from where she lives and planted herself in front of GUFON. Go to sleep. Get some rest. I can't believe it. You're here. Hey, that jumped on me. What do you say there, Wayne? And Michelle? Oh, could be both. I'm going to calm down in a minute. Soon as the Geritol kicks in. Hey, Leon Miller. How you doing, man? Welcome to the show. FGraph 72. Hey, David Wilcox. Not Wilcox. Welcome to the show. Dorothy. Hi, good to see you too. I know. I'm trying. Time surfing alien, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Brooke is, huh? Oh. Welcome to your group. Moody Mungo, everybody. How you doing, Chief? Good to see you. Good to see you. I like that. I like this. Tony, huh? You take care of that thing? You did, didn't you? I know. I already knew. What'd say, Mr. Richardson? How you doing? Whipple's disease. You mean like, please don't squeeze the Charmin, Mr. Whipple? And who remembers? Dorothy does. Whipple's disease, tropical sprue, and eosinophilic gastroenteritis are some of the rare conditions that can lead to malabsorption, diarrhea. Mine isn't. Mine comes out this pie hole, not this one. I wish it did. I wish it changed directions. Because it hurts coming through all the stomach acid that came up. I have to jam my fingers down my throat. And I got to tell you, I wasn't happy with what came up this time. It was weird. We're not going to talk about it. We'll talk about it on Sunday for the members show. No, I won't. Yes, I will. Matter of fact, I think you need to know about it. No, I need to share this with people who care. All right, let's get started. What's up, Dave? Ted Ball's here. What's up? DT's in the house. Brian Yates, guys sneaking in. Glenn, how you doing, Mr. C? Ozzy T, what's up? AT in the house. Derek Faulkner, the LK. And let's get going. If I didn't say your name, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It means we got Foghorn Leghorn. And welcome to the show. I want to thank Sven for the 7 hours ago, 12 hours ago, $2 super chats. This is the best fun you can have for $2. And then he sent another one 3 minutes later, 13 minutes later, just pure love. So thank you, Sven, for the donations again. Hope to see you soon. And then Dorothy just threw down $2 matching a Sven donation. It's a beautiful thing here at GUFON. It's pure love. Thank you, Dorothy. It's a super dono, by the way, and you can help support GUFON. Lord knows. Super chat, super sticker, PayPal, Cash App, all the links are in the show description. Become a member. That helps too. And subscribe and link and all the others do. Huh? You know what to do. And see that? That's as much as you can be. Sky Allen, 25 months membership. Damn. You know what that's from? Damn. Kevin Hart, when he found out what's his name was 50, he goes, damn. I mean, it was a fake argument, but it was so funny. Thank you, Sky Allen. Damn. I like that face. It doesn't feel good, though. It hurts. Carl Schnitzler's here? Hey, what do you say? Who the hell's Carl Schnitzler? No, I'm just kidding. Welcome to the show. FAP made it. All right, now we're talking. Now we're talking. See the energy pickup? And Samantha Morris, the cat, and Myra Page. Look, this is like a full house here already. Be happy. I'm happy with this. You guys did it. You cracked it. See that? You got the smile out of me. I'm so stupid sometimes. All right. I want to show you this. Because, every now and then it comes up. When is Lou's book, Elizondo, coming out? That was so freaking funny. I don't know if you guys just heard that. When I said, when is Lou's book coming out? A crow outside the window went, ah, ah. Like, couldn't have timed it any better. Well, it's coming out, according to this, in November. Well, not according to that. I don't know why. I don't know why that would show up. That was weird, wasn't it? Here it is. Oh, I don't give a shit. You can see my emails. All right. So bring me out. There we go. Yeah. I don't know how accurate this is, but it's off Peters. Okay. I got this off of Stephen Green Street, Middle of Mayhem. You know the guy. So, a civilian with a high-level national security clearance, Elizondo is widely viewed as the world's most credible authority on UFOs, UAPs. This memoir reveals groundbreaking, even shocking details on what Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program learned and the profound implication. See, that book should not come out unless it's truthified. It has to be way truthified. Because at this point, if he wrote anything and what we know and what came out, you can't be going in there saying, I ran ATIP, OSAP, whatever. Don't say OSAP. He gets mad when you say that. I was not part of OSAP. Okay, well, I can't wait for the book. I'm going to read it. I'm not buying it, but I'm going to read it because I don't support liars. Alrighty. I thought that was interesting. So now you know, November, that's the target date. And, the $20. $20. Now that's a pre-price. They're just guessing. I don't know. But that's the hardback. November 6th. What day is that? That sounds like it'd be a Tuesday. Let's take a look. Of course, I go the wrong way. So what? I can't go the other way on this thing? Oh, this is dumb. Stupid calendar. I hate calendars. I do. It's a Wednesday. Calendars are, I don't know. They're just like annoying. They bug ya. Wow, what's going on here? Everybody's talking up a storm. Dorothy's been a member 21 months. Yikes, I didn't know it was that long. Thank you, Dorothy. Alien Girl. Aw, thank you. I know you've been around a lot longer. It restarted and all that stuff. Thank you. The AG111's in the house, too. Welcome. David Wilcox, of course. Still here, still entertained. Unbelievable. Thank you all. That's cool, you guys. Yeah, you get one free message a month. They should give you one a week. Or as many shows as I do. You should probably get like 5. Like every 5 shows, you get one free one. One a week almost. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate your loyalty. Speaking of that, I was going to forget if it wasn't for you guys. I'm going to do something that's silly right now. Well, I'm not doing it. As a comedian and a guy who does voices, I practice stuff and I record it. Sometimes you guys have heard me driving down the road and I'll be doing my voices. Jeanette knows I gave her a whole 5 minutes by accident once. And it's weird if you don't know what it is. But, behind the scenes stuff. But I really wanted to learn how to do Scambian. And a couple of other people. This is a 4-minute clip. I don't know if I want to start this right now. Because I can't stop it once I start it. There's even a little Mike Tyson. You're going to think it's stupid that I do this on this show. You're going to say it. It's stupid. I bet you I get comments where people are saying, you know what, Rich? You're right. That was stupid. I tell you what. We'll do it at the end of the show. We'll do it at the end. Okay? All right. That's what we'll do. Oh, I deleted that off of your thing? Jeanette, I didn't know I deleted it. I'm sorry. Well, it was embarrassing. All right. Yeah, time is flying. Isn't it, Tony? All right, I'm going to play it now. I don't give a I don't care. I'm embarrassed for myself. I just want to go on record saying I'm embarrassed. But I'm a narcissist, so.
Hey, you guys, don't forget to praise the cash. If you don't praise the cash, there's no way I can get out of here. I gotta have things done my way, and that's that. If you're in the middle of the jungle, praise the cash. You never know what you're gonna find out there.
Stupid.
I've seen a lot of things in the jungle, but I've never seen a hoaxer lie like these guys. This is the enemy. We need to play smarter than them because we lie to everybody. And you have to remember, praise the cash.
Woo-wee! I love me some Skinwalker Ranch. Gosh dang! Woo-wee! I tell you guys what, I love me some Skinwalker Ranch. That one sucked. It's terrible. I get one good one. Woo-wee! I love me Skinwalker Ranch. There ain't nothing that we haven't seen on the ranch that ain't telling us that there ain't a threat that's upon us over there on the triangle. Woo-wee. I love me some Skinwalker Ranch. Woo-wee. I sure do. Let me tell you something, Jack. You don't know what you're talking about unless you've been out here at Skinwalker Ranch. When they put me out there with Gary, we looked up in the sky and we couldn't believe our own ears and eyes. We saw a light. Gary said that looked like a star. And I said it looked more like a satellite. And then we both said at the same time, I love me some Skinwalker Ranch. Woo-wee! Me and Dragon went out into the field and saw something we can't understand. And when I looked at Dragon and he looked back at me, we both just smiled and said, woo-wee! We love Skinwalker Ranch.
That was a good one.
And then I farted. Hard. It hurt my colon. Stupid. It's fucking 5:15 in the morning. All right, maybe a little Mike Tyson out there, right? Oh, there's ghosts out there. I can feel the energies in my perceptionals. You can just feel it. It's kind of making me angry inside, like I want to bite something. Oh, God, I'm just getting all testified right now. I'm feeling this energy inside my organics. This is phenomenal. This is like something I never witnessed before. There's a force within me. I can't. This is unbelievable. Where's Gus?
Let's get to work.
I don't want to get to work. I just want to talk about UFOs.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago. I've gotten better at them. Thank you. All right. I want to talk about something that is very, very, very viral right now. I don't know if Amy talked about it this morning about the time traveler. Have you seen the video? I want to talk about this. This is really good. Look, I have a great hypothesis on how, well, let's just play it. I meant to play this yesterday, actually.
Update regarding the time traveler that went into my shed and disappeared. And this is gonna blow a lot of people's minds. And if you're still denying that this is real at this point, this is gonna change your mind. So just a quick recap. This guy walks around my backyard, goes to my shed, opens the door, goes inside, and disappears. Called the cops. The cops came. They went in the shed twice. He wasn't in there. They looked. I looked like an insane guy. The cops were like, what is this guy smoking? And you can see he never came back until the next day right here. Notification on my camera that there's somebody in my backyard, and this guy leaves my shed. And he looks right at the camera too. That guy left my shed. But here's the craziest part. This looks like the same guy. Maybe
It looks like Bruce Dern. Now that we're at the end. Oh no, we're halfway through. Okay, go ahead.
maybe glasses, whatever. Let's look at the other guy. This was the other guy. He noticeably aged. Looks like the same guy, but aged. So him again, and now him. Same facial features, whiter hair. So I don't even know what to think at this point. Somebody explain this. He literally left the same shed. You saw the camera I put before. There was no movement that whole night. Then the next day, this guy leaves the shed, looks right at the camera like he knows, and he looks noticeably older. I don't know, something's going on. Somebody explain what's going on in my shed. I'll be going there in about a week to give a tour, since a lot of people are asking. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, I don't even know what to think. He
All right.
looks like the
So I want
Looks like
to
a guy.
pause this here. You know, this guy here, the guy he's accusing of being a time traveler, sure as heck fire looks like this guy, older, 30, 40 years. Now, I was thinking, why didn't this kid show us the inside of the shed? I don't know, maybe it's coming up, but you think that would have been important to the story. So I don't like that. Then I also don't know, maybe you can help me. Does this kid resemble either one of these at all? Not really. But these could be in-laws. These could be relatives. But these two guys back there walking around, they look like the same guy to me. Similar, anyway. But maybe the whole family's in on it. This kid said, you want to see me get 1 million views? And these guys said, if you can get 1 million views, you know, I'll buy your car or whatever. Notice the receding hairline. He's got it. They always had it. Young, too. Look at this guy. And this guy's probably 30 years old. Who's, you know, not that guy. He's probably 35. He's bald already, really. So it's very interesting to me. Now, I would have to wonder. Cops came over, looked inside the shed, but we never saw inside the shed. What's inside the shed? The shed is being left out of the whole story. The only thing is that the guy goes in and out of the shed. It's a bunch of bullshit, if you ask me. Well, I don't know if there's any anyway. What's up, Paul Oxenham? Hey, how you doing? Been a minute. I saw you. What? You were here a month ago, right? Well, anyway, good to see you. Never forget a face. Name. Magnolia V12. How you doing? Tacey Hale. Stephen McCown. Every night, huh? All right, thank you. McGurk, 72. Sputnik, 57. Where have you been, man? Did I just speak in another language? No, just the accent. Beggars. They could be beggars. Yes. But the kid said, the guy goes in the shed, stares at shed. Nobody come out. Kid go shed. Nobody in shed. How come we no see shed? Should I say it again? Bullshit. All right. Anyway, let's move on. I don't really know if... Do you remember the story, I think about 10 years ago, where a guy was a plumber, and he was plumbing his home,
And under the sink, he saw there was a hole, and he crawled into the hole and went into the future. Well, he came back out, old, he said, and visited himself. And he showed the young tattoo that he had on his arm with the old tattoo. It looked good. Come to find out, it was the kid's grandfather. Yeah. It's amazing how these things always pan out that way. But they did look a lot alike. It was creepy cool. That was on that, what is that channel? They always did the time travelers. What is it? Spike? No. It's a YouTube channel. Very popular. It'll hit me later. Oy vey. It is Friday. We didn't do a show last night, did we? I can't even remember. We did? All right. Well, I owe you this. Hey, what's this? Well, that's weird. The Cash App said... Oh, there it is. Holy crap. It is in there. Who sent this? It doesn't say. Who did this? I'll have to check the emails. Kelly Lewis. Of course. Oh, sorry, everybody. I didn't check emails today. So, I was out at a commission. But thank you, Kelly Lewis. Oh, you just did that the other night, too. Thank you very much. Oh, seriously, that's very nice of you. And a continuing supporter of GUFON. Thanks, Kelly. It already went to good use. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. What? Well, these must have all... What time is it? This is 10 minutes ago? Ben. Hey, man. Oh, thanks. Thanks for the $4.20. $4.20. Thank you for the well wishes. And this Boeing thing is... Wow. Hold on a second. I'm reading what he said. It was best model, Boeing, the most recent when oh, yeah. We're going to talk about all that. Yeah, Ben has some information here about the Boeing, which, we're going to talk about. But the Boeing 737, which is what this is all about. It's all about maintenance being overlooked to save time, to get out the planes faster. And the 737, the Boeing 737, was the best-selling model in history, with the most orders until recently when Airbus updated the A320 family with the A321neo new engine option and the A321neo extra long-range flying long-haul on a narrow-body small aircraft, which took over the 737, same sort of size as the 737 and capacity. But the range and fuel economy is miles ahead. Not only that, the Airbus A350 now can fly between any city on the planet. Qantas, A350-1000 ULR, ultra long range. There is way more to this story as well. Thank you. Wow, that's very good information. I want everybody to remember that going forward. Thanks, Ben. Continuing supporter of GUFON. Who did this? David Wilcox. 25 for 25. Thank you, sir. A continuing supporter of GUFON, David Wilcox, not Will. Thanks again. Thank you. Mucho gusto, generoso. I just looked down and saw these. Oh, and Ben. Oh, Apex TV. Just type it. Oh, another $1 he sends. It was Apex TV that had the time traveler stories that always got popular on the internet. Thanks, man. Yeah, I want to go check it out. You guys are something. Thank you very much. Oh, I almost had a lockjaw or something right there. That was weird. You know, because I'm lacking of fluids and I'm still a little bit dehydrated, it's like my calves will cramp up by, you know, just barely moving, or my fingers. Ah! And that just happened with my jaw. That's happened before. It didn't scare me. I've been dehydrated many a night. All right. Well, that was very kind. Moving forward. I was about to play this because I wasn't here yesterday. God, that sucked. I hate missing shows too. You know me. Hey, by the way, I have to admit, what do I do this? 7 nights a week? I do the members show on Sunday, so it's another show. We only missed one show since I had the gallbladder taken out. 5 months. Not bad. That's right. I'm saying if I miss one here or there, don't take it out on me, all right? I'm trying. That's all I'm saying. And I thank you for your patience tonight. I feel like I'm all right. Just shut up and play the clip.
Left the Department of Defense, ironically enough, to finish the very mission they gave me in the first place. I didn't ask for it. I'm not a UFO guy. I'm not a ufologist. I never have been. I never will be. I'm a counterterrorism and counterespionage guy. I just do counterintelligence, counterinsurgencies. That's what I do. And it just so happens that in 2008, I was asked to apply those same skill sets into the UFO community.
Ow! 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 Lou Elizondo. His blood type is ragu. Ow!
If Joan Rivers was alive, that's what she would say. So let's talk about this. All right. I think it's weird. I think the whole thing is weird. Because, well, let me pull up this story on this guy. I do have it, right? Did you know SpaceX is set to launch 23 Starlink satellites into orbit from Florida last night? Sorry. Where is it? I don't know where my story is. It doesn't really matter. Okay? I know what's going on. All right. So a couple of weeks ago, there's a trial going on about how Boeing wasn't on the up and up on its maintenance and people died. Planes were coming down. So a whistleblower came out and said, I was told to overlook things. I was told forget about it. Use the old parts that were, never to be used again, but they didn't fall apart. They were just old, so they were using not up to par standards for an airplane carrying hundreds of people, right? And after that guy goes to trial and testifies, he's out of life. 2 weeks later, this gentleman over here testifies maintenance problems because of what I was told to do, overlook things, sign off on things, whatever, turn a blind eye for the profit. It's been going on in this world forever. People always looking for ways to cut corners. But when people die, somebody needs to be held accountable. And this guy, telling the truth, even though it cost Boeing millions and millions of dollars, he is no longer with us for telling the truth. They would rather... Well, hold on, let me back up. That's my opinion. That's why I wanted the story, because of the way he passed away. You would think it was both of these guys. You would think it was just, oh, well, bad luck, right? But what are the odds? I don't buy that. So in my opinion, I think, just me, through my little investigating eyes, I think that's what happened. But he already talked. So why do the damage? Why do that to the poor guy? Maybe they didn't. Maybe it really was some strange coincidental accident. Maybe. I don't buy it. And that's why it's making headlines, because nobody buys it. So the reason I put this show together is to show the difference between, and I may be wrong, but I think you might want to chime in with what I'm saying here. I think reality shows reality in Fantasyland. So you got Fantasyland and you got reality. Jason Sands, David Grush, the others that came out and whistle blew really didn't whistle blow, did they? They didn't give specifics. They don't have details. There were no photos or videos. Nobody really to corroborate except for one other person and a few radar blips, but nothing that says, here's where they are, and I'm going to show you. Or if, let's use Jason Sands as the newest person in whistleblowing. He whistleblew. He didn't do it in front of Congress. He did it, on the internet, like any good whistleblower would do. Why not? You hit masses of people that way. Everybody knows the story. If anything happens to him, wow, what a coincidence. But he's old. He's older than me, isn't he? Isn't he older than me? No, he's younger. He looks old. Well, we're about the same age. I think we're 2 years apart. That's old. But you can come up with all sorts of, oh, he was on medication. Oh, his heart gave out because he had this problem and that problem. See, that's how they get you. That's what they did to this guy and the guy before him. Or it wasn't the other guy. No, the other guy. Yeah, that was the same thing. His meal or something. Something with his meal. No, I don't remember. We talked about it last couple of weeks ago when it happened. But I don't know. Now, if they were to unalive our friend here, that would make him a martyr, and then that would really make it seem like, oh my God, he must have said something that they didn't want us to hear. What was it? And then we'll go through every little word. What did he say? What did he do? Who did he say? Where did he go? We'll never know the answer. How did he go? How did he get unalived? You wouldn't believe it even if I'll tell you. Fell asleep on his gun. It went off twice. I don't know. I couldn't come up with anything original. Anyway, that's what I think it might be happening here. You got reality and you have Fantasyland. Now, we've heard people in ufology say some things, right? That were Phil Schneider. What did he? But he was actually in there, right? He was actually with aliens, and he was telling everybody where it happened, right? And he was attacking the government. Sands ain't doing that, is he? He's going to be all right. I'm a little worried. You start talking aliens. Why would the government allow anybody to say there's aliens here? Or not here, but he knew about aliens. He worked alongside aliens. There's aliens in military suits, for Christ's sakes now. They're now wearing military gear. Isn't that nice? Admiral Alien at your service, sir. Hi, Admiral Alien. That's kind of unique. I like the two A's right next to each other. Oh, kind of like an A squared. Huh? So, yeah. I don't know. Look at what David Grush said. Shouldn't he be in at least prison? That's right. He went through Dopser. I forgot. My bad. Sorry. What about David Fravor and Ryan Graves talking about that stuff? How dare they? How dare all these gentlemen? The government doesn't want us to know about this. How do they keep getting away with it? It's amazing to me. No penalties, no perjury, no prison. The 3 Ps they can't get. Penalties, perjury, prison. Please. These guys saving lives over here, trying to save lives. Can't do that. They had to be, removed. In my opinion, it's just me, my opinion. And I have nothing telling me this other than you, the media, putting it out there for me to see. I didn't come looking for your story. It found me. So forgive me for talking about it. I'm an innocent journalist. Aha, I'm a journalist. I've got rights. Anyway, that's the story between reality and science fiction. Fantasyland. See, Jason Sands and all the aliens that are secretly hidden underground with all their ships and things that we found in archaeological digs and whatnot. But also, the crashed retrieval, and don't forget those legacy programs. You know the ones, man. The legacy programs. The old programs that led the way. 2 steps backwards, but it led a way. It went somewhere. It went. There was a way. I love this field, hate this field. No, I do love it, though. Hate it. I'm intrigued. I'm disgusted. See, I didn't even ask you what you thought. Dubai, man. City Loop Live. Why? Yeah. See, you guys want to talk about other stuff. The Shed. I love it, man. I love you guys. What's this? When they moved the wings forward, it changed center of gravity, made the plane unstable, and tried to use software to fix the problem. Fortunately, it caused the fleet to be grounded. Oh, yeah. Yep, life's a game. The Yul Brynner of ufology. Holy that is beautiful. Who thought of it? That person, give them a little Emmy for the greatest thing I've ever heard. That's who he looks like. I've been trying to put my finger on it the whole time. He is the Yul Brynner of ufology. Thank you for saying that. You know what? I'm saving that right there. We're going to have to remember that one. Thank you. I'm serious. What is real these days, Myra Page says. You want to know what's real? You want to know? You want to really know what's real? There are UFOs. We have a PSYOP played out right in front of us. We have disinfo agents. We have some truth but it's really not the truth because they don't back it up with anything, right? So they tell us what we need to hear is what I'm calling it. And they give us the what we want, the 3 W's. Well, we got a lot of triples tonight, 3 P's, 3 W's, the what we want. And they won't give us what we want. And what do we want? Just what do we want? A little piece of evidence. I'm not asking for a view of the inside of the ship, although that'd be nice. Give us something. And we've got nothing. 2 steps back. So that's reality. And the other reality is everything has to be done in the form of a threat. It's been this way since the 50s, early 50s. We saw it in the 1953 congressional hearing. They said the threat over and over and over. The threat is the unknown. We can't track it. We can't follow it. Same thing. We don't know where it come from. We don't know what they want. We don't even know what it is. But yet it's in our airspace, and that's the threat. They can do some things we don't even imagine. So the threat is the fear of the unknown. But we don't need to gaslight the whole community, the whole world. So they put it in a lie, right? And the lie is, it really is unknown stuff. There is stuff going on. It's been going on forever. They really don't know what the hell it is, which is sad, but I mean, look how elusive it is. I mean, nobody can get really any good photos that we've seen, but the Air Force has the best, apparently. So the truth is they have the evidence. We'll never see it until we need to, and I don't think we'll ever need to. We've gone this far without it, so why bother? But yeah, they have to keep the psyop going. They have to make like there's some sort of reality to what they're giving us, because there is. But the reality is they don't know to this day. I don't think they know, but there are some people believe there's a whole underground world built around this alien technology, and that the aliens have always been here and have been running society and us and made us. So can you imagine the spectrum of beliefs in this field that you have to deal with on a daily basis? It's impossible to fulfill everybody's happiness. It's impossible to fulfill everybody's curiosities. And it's impossible to know the truth when there's so many lies whittled within. That's reality. I have to admit, that was pretty freaking good. I mean, I'm telling you. Tough. We live in this ufological world we live in. It's very unfair. Because all they have to do, seriously, all the government needs to do is just tell us the truth and let's kick ass. Make shit, man. Let's make this utopia. Turn the world into what it should be. The Jetsons, man. You know? Bring out that tricorder. I want to take a look at your bones and shit. Oh my God, this guy's got chest cancer. Gone. I feel great, Doc. And we want to go hit 18. I tell you what, I'll hit 9, and then you can play another 18. That's 36. What are you talking about? So I want that world, and that's what Greer talks about all the time. And people just don't like hearing it from Greer because they shovel in the CE5 every time the poor guy wants to say something logical. They just dismantle it by CE5. If you really listen to what Greer's saying, he's talking about the future I want, you want, and we should have, but we don't. Why? Because it's all about this. They got to bleed the earth of that black gold. It's always about money. And then as soon as we get the opportunity to leave this planet and go somewhere else, they'll pull the plug. Who's they? You know who. You know who. They, them. They run the world. It's the reptilians. Could be. Could be. Where are we? What time? Holy crap. You guys are something else. Put up with me all these years. Appreciate it. I know I don't put on the most normal show of shows, but I got to tell you, I feel like we do something here that a lot of channels don't do, and push that truth out as hard as we can and say it the way I feel it. And man, am I pissed. And I'm going to say things that are going to make people mad because you want to talk nice? Well, if you talk nice, you get more with sugar than you do with spice. No. They don't play fair. I don't play fair. I tried fair 21 years ago. How many years am I in this? 20 years ago, and it didn't work. God. Oh, God. If I would have just done things just a little differently. All right, what's this? That's the time traveler dude. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, is that my show tomorrow? Am I doing that tomorrow? Hold on, I'm confused as... What show do I have on tomorrow? I thought I re-uploaded... Yeah, is Oumuamua heading back to Earth? All right. I did make a very specific time traveler. It is a really good thumbnail, too. Probably one of my best I've ever done. But it wasn't to be. All right, let's get back to work. So right now, I don't know if you know this weekend, the Itawa Aquarid meteor shower peak. It's happening. Yep. You might want to check it out. And that is going to peak on Saturday, I believe, tomorrow. It's been 38 years since Halley's Comet passed through the inner solar system. And this famous comet takes roughly 75 years to circle the sun. But if you're 42 years old or younger, you probably have little or no memory of the 1986 appearance of this famous cosmic vagabond. And your next chance will come in the summer of 2061. Or maybe if you were around back then, you didn't see Halley at all because of light pollution or the comet's low altitude above the horizon. If you missed out on the 86 event or don't want to wait till 2061, you might want to step outside before sunrise during the next few mornings and try to catch a view of some cosmic litter that has been left behind in space by Halley's Comet. The orbit of Halley's Comet closely approaches the Earth's orbit at two places. One point is in the middle to latter part of October, producing a meteor display known as the Orionids. The other point comes in the early part of May, producing the Eta Aquarid meteors. Trying to find out where you look. I'm speed reading, so I don't have to read it all again. It comes above the southeast horizon at 3 a.m. Local daylight time, and never gets very high as seen from north temperate latitudes. So the is found at the water jar asterism of the constellation Aquarius, which comes above the southeast horizon at 3 a.m. All right. Got it? Good. Next. God, that was annoying, wasn't it? Oh, I want you to hear this. The most terrifying encounter captured on camera. So they say. But this one's pretty good. I have to admit. I think this is one of the better ones. Oh, wait, is this it? Yeah, I think this is it. Terrifying encounter. In 3,
Spring of 2016, a family had recently moved into a new house. Along with buying a new property, they also welcomed the birth of their new son. The house was located in a new suburban area, and little was known about the land it was built on. The family had never encountered anything paranormal prior to moving in, but after their son was born, things began to change for the happy couple. All the strange activity centered around their son, and one...
Oh, by the way, this is a very classic clip. Everybody here has probably seen it, but I'm playing it to talk about it.
Night, the strange events went to an entirely new level. Back in the spring of 2000.
I mean, that's crazy. Now, I never had children, but I used to be one. And I know, because I've seen other children in my life, that for a child to stand the way it did, it had to be held up. Something was holding it up. And it looks like it. Let me get back to
16.
I can't fast forward, so.
A family had...
So they, we'll wait for it.
They also welcomed the birth of their new son.
Yay.
The house was located in a new suburban area, and little was known about the land it was built on.
I always get in trouble for
the family had never encountered anything
stopping them between, so I tried not to stop.
But after their son was born, things began to change for the happy couple. All the strange activity centered around their son, and one night the strange events went to an entirely new level.
Watch. Now, I'm sure a kid could stand, right? But we're talking on a bar 4 inches wide, maybe 3. I don't know. It's hard to tell. But nonetheless, puts his hands up, and it says, "Mommy." Like, it seems like something is holding this kid up. Anyway, I see it as some legitimate, terrifying encounter, the way it says down here. And the way he drops down, it's like he was almost pushed, right? It's like he lost control. Like, he shouldn't even be up there anyway. But, damn. He's looking at something. Come on, his legs aren't even moving. He's not wobbling or anything. God, that hurts to look at. I feel bad for that kid. Anyway, he works for Boeing. And, no, stupid jokes. Can't make jokes about that. But I like that one. That's one of my favorite terrifying encounters. Hey. Hey. You guys know what time it is? Do you guys know what time it is? I know what time it is. Anybody want to play what time it is? All right. I know I'm annoying tonight. Come on, man. I shouldn't even be here. All right, I'm going to play this. This is 4 hours ago. Into Thin Air put this up. I feel bad. 4 hours ago. He says it's okay with him, so I appreciate it. I always put the link to his video, everybody's videos that are YouTube related. I always put their links in the show description, so you guys can go there at your leisure. And let's watch the latest from I2TA. That's Into Thin Air in 3. Major weather event 2. Go.
All right, my friends, Welcome back, May 3rd, 2024. This is an important forecast I'm going to put out to you very quickly. And I am also going to show you an incredible graphic of a radar anomaly that seems to match that very rare anticyclonic tornado we saw in Oklahoma. We need to be watching from the states of Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, Missouri, Iowa, Minnesota. All these states right in this area here must prepare for a significant weather event that will take place one way. The reason low pressure system moving in from the west that has already dipped down over the northwest states, and in the next 24 to 48 hours will dip down into the northern Texas and Oklahoma areas with a back end high pressure system on it. That will force this severe weather up into the exact area I just mentioned. So they have a system prepared to move into this area, and just like Oklahoma and Texas leading up to last weekend's insane storm system, we are now seeing the exact same thing taking place within these states with the radar frequencies. They are prepping this area and enhancing the energy in the atmosphere. I've explained this in many videos, and time after time after we see this happen, within 24 to 48 hours, we have a large storm system moving into the area with very enhanced storms. And based on all this information, this will be the next area to expect that type of weather. I'm not sure if it will be as bad. It is clear as day that they're lighting this area up in preparation for this system. Something to keep in mind here while we look at the earthquake chart. Now, this is in relation to what I've just been talking about. All these areas that do have frequent earthquakes, I am aware of that, have all been going off since these radar tower have been enhancing the storms in each of these areas. So I'm very curious to see over the next 2 or 3 days if we get any land movement up in this area based on the frequencies we're seeing now. So keep this all in mind. I just put a post out showing the Nevada radar and an Idaho radar pulsing together. Last time that caused an earthquake near the caldera of Yellowstone, boom, 20 minutes later, it popped right up. That post is on X. I'll have that shared under here as well. And before I forget, look at this post. Everyone was talking about the anticyclonic tornado that took place from the radar. This was sent to me by a friend of mine who subscribes to the channel, and he picked up this anomaly on the Texas radar, which right away reminded me of that tornado.
That's crazy.
Signature within that tornado as well as the radar anomaly. Now, these were in 2 different places, yes, but the fact that we saw this on radar in Texas, maybe we just missed it, but a similar shape could have been in Oklahoma, which makes this very weird. Is this part of the reason why we saw a tornado of this type? That's what we're trying to figure out. Very odd. Very quickly, one more time, just focus on the setup here. The low pressure system is already in place.
Look at that.
The high pressure system on the back end. And as this thing rolls down towards Oklahoma, Colorado, Kansas, that is when you're going to see the beginning of the severe weather warnings from the mainstream media, of course. And then as we get into about this time right here, this will be tomorrow around noon, we can expect the flare up of severe weather in the states I had just mentioned. What exactly type of weather this will be, I'm not sure. I'm sure it'll involve tornado warnings, very strong winds, and a lot of rain. And for those of you just starting this type of information, the more you look at this stuff and kind of track what's going on, the more it makes a lot of sense. And time again, especially in the last 2 weeks, we've proven this over and over again. Look for these frequencies and then for something to either shortly happen after or during the actual event. All right, my friends, I appreciate you all. Short update, but that's what we got for now. I'll be updating throughout the day as always. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.
What was I going to say? So I remember. Okay, so I'm sure Into Thin Air has made the Weather Channel aware of what this is, right? Don't you think they look for stuff like his video got 90 million views, I think, on TikTok or something. It was insane, and millions of views here. They had to have seen it. So it makes me wonder, anytime we see those laser beams coming out of these radar things, there's going to be storms in that area? Or is it just that's where the storms are predicted to show up? I wonder how accurate they are. Now, we've seen the accuracy so far in single locations. Now we're going to see it in multiple. This is going to be good. Good stuff. Into Thin Air's throwing it down on this, these weather events and all this weird anomalous stuff that really could mean nothing or it could mean the world to us. That's what he's doing. It's good stuff, man. He's risking it. I think so. I think he's risking a little bit. Like, he's not doing anything
illegal. It's just nobody else was talking about it. Now everybody's talking about it. So that's all. It's fun. Scary. You want to see scary? So how big do you think Jupiter is? Pretty big, right? I'm going to show you. I've shown a video similar to this, but this seems like it's an extended version. Because I don't remember the second half of this, like our sun compared to other suns and other things, you know that? And what's the biggest object known to man out in space? So here we go.
Earth to the sun, and now Sirius A, and then look at this one. Look at Pollux, and look at this one, Arcturus. Now look how much bigger they are than the Earth. Look at this one. Look at that one, Aldura. Look at
this guy?
No. Wait, just wait. Look at this.
What's that?
That's a blue hypergiant star called Pistol Star.
One's just called God.
Bro, no, look, it keeps going, dude.
That's insane.
No, these are the stars. This
That's
is how
insane.
crazy the universe is. Look at that one. Stevenson. Now, no. We're not done. Look at the size of a black hole.
That's not cool, man. You know, I don't need to see this at this age now. They're showing me this.
Massive black hole.
Watch this.
No, look at the size of this one.
Come on.
This is blowing my mind.
Bro, there's black holes out there that are the size of galaxies.
Yeah.
Joe, if
So you go all...
And you want to know something else? I bet you there's an Earth-like planet the size of that big black hole somewhere. Yeah. It just goes on forever and ever. Amen. All right. So I want to read this article. I know reading isn't my forte, but just bear with me. It's okay. The Pentagon is lying about UFOs. Who put this together? Who did this? The Hill. Okay, that makes sense. All right, I don't have to read it. I think there's a video here. Yay, there is. All right, partner. Keep on rolling. Dun, 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 dun. I wish I could work out today. Can't. Didn't eat enough. Eggs. Toast. I hope this guy tells us the goods. Ready? A goosh?
At least that's according to the Pentagon, who recently released a 63-page report, read it, finding that most sightings were ordinary objects and phenomenon resulting in misidentification. The Department of Defense noted that sightings spanning since the 1940s were just misidentified experimental space and rocket systems and new stealth technologies, including drones. It's also shot down claims that the U.S. government is hiding a secret program that had been reverse engineering extraterrestrial technology. I don't know about you, but something tells me that this is not going to stop all of the questions about whether there's life out there. I don't know. Something tells me that.
Whether there's life out there? Hey, bro, wake up. We're talking about over here. We want to know if they're here. This guy's not even paying attention. See what I mean? You see? From the Hill? Unbelievable. No. All right. Third Phase of Moon put out their best of video for April. And we are going to continue with those videos in 3, 2,
isn't a bug or a kite. Some people, when you bring up the Tic Tac, everybody It says that it's this
Tic Tac, Patty Whack.
pill shape.
No, we're not doing those. We know what those were. Here we go.
Right here on the big island of Hawaii, people were looking up in the night sky and they captured it on film. A lot of people are speculating
looks dark.
that this is
Is it me?
Starlink, and I did some research.
I'm having a conniption.
Looked up any kind of Starlink activity
What's
during
wrong?
the hours that this was captured last night.
Okay.
And none of that was in the area. And obviously it doesn't look like Starlink to me. What we're looking at is a cluster of UFOs at high altitude. And Puna is a very kind of rural area of the Big Island. There's not much activity out there.
What did he just
I don't see
say?
any kind of amateur drone people out there launching a bunch of stuff up there. What's going on is something unexplained at this moment.
Yeah,
That
good call
is,
that, Blake. We know Puna very well. Again, we've lived
What
on
are they
this island
saying?
quite some time. This place isn't known for drone shows or anything like that. What these guys are capturing is something unknown. We're looking at, again, a fleet of UFOs.
I like this.
Is it behind the clouds or in front of the clouds? It's really hard to tell, but they're traversing up there. The big question is,
I don't know, guys. It's weird if it's
What's really
balloons.
fascinating about this to me is that, during the UFO congressional hearings, or I'm sorry, the UAP congressional hearings.
Does anybody see the chicken? Anybody but me? Here's the chicken. There's the mouth. There's the nose. There's the eye. There's the big head. You see it? It looks like mine. Well, not this one. Will this one work? Yeah. It looks like this. Watch. It's right there. That's the mouth, the nose, the eyes. Oh, you can't see it. Stop! The mouth, the eyes, the hair. Go ahead.
They talked a lot about most of the sightings happening in Hawaii, or a majority of them. So there's something about that, whether it's the volcanic activity that has this piezoelectric energy, maybe it attracts this sort of phenomenon. Who knows? But definitely very interesting.
Volcano activity or something that could be ours, some kind of UFO asset. Dr. J?
Well, first, let me piggyback off the Hawaii thing. I think Hawaii's always been a huge hotspot and will continue to be so. Not only because of the volcanic activity that's constantly erupting, but you're surrounded by oceans. You got USOs coming in and out of the water all the time. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a base there. Now, with regards to this, it's not unusual to see one large craft with 100 small lights on it. Ask anyone who lived in Hudson Valley, New York in 84, who saw that. But this is not one craft. This is like 75 to 100 lights, like a swarm.
yeah, it's interesting. People think this could be Starlink, but we've seen what.
I'd like to see the video in its entirety, which I don't probably ever will. But, for balloons, let's say these were balloons all released at the same time, because everybody's thinking it and everybody's believing that's what it is. I don't recall ever seeing them staying so closely knit to each other upon a release. This is almost like a rectangle. It's a little mushy here, and then it just cuts down, then it goes straight across, and it cuts straight up. And it's just a little bump there, but they're all within this little area. I don't see any over here. You mean nobody caught a draft, right? Nobody got blown out unless they're all tied together. But that makes it harder for them to go up because of the weight. They'd have to be big balloons. So I don't know how big these are. I don't think they're tied together. A lot of questions.
Starlink looks like they don't go in these kind of separations and sporadic. This seems like a cluster, not conventional, nothing calculated, but they seem like they're organized, and we just don't know what it is.
All right, that's a good point. They do look organized.
Decided to share it with you, and it's interesting. It seems that what we're about to share with you still has no explanation. It's been out for the past 12 hours. I'm wanting to hopefully talk to the eyewitness who shot it, but it seems to traverse from the air into the water and then back out again. Here, take a look at this. We'll show you the raw video right now. Original to the left, a little closer look to the right.
You see it? What is that? Down the water. Yeah.
That is the weirdest thing now. You know, it is. I don't care. I don't know what... I've never seen anything like it. Does anybody know of any balloons that can do this, guys? Seriously. Does anybody know?
Creepy, man. What the
Oh, let me look up submersible balloons. That's a good one. Submersible balloons. Let's go to video. Let's go to images.
Stay over there. Talk up to me. Oh shit.
There's nothing. They show submarines and toys. There's nothing with balloons like we're looking at.
I don't know what I am seeing right now. This is crazy.
It's an interesting sighting. What do you guys think? I love Moonlick. Thank you so much for recognizing. Drone with a long light attached. Okay. Wait, hold on. You might be right. I thought I just heard what might be a drone. Let's take a... Maybe it's traffic. I don't know. Traffic where? Shh.
Taking a dip. Seeing right now. This is crazy.
There's some weird noise right now. It's gone. I do hear some sort of strange noise, though, like it could be a drone or it could be a car.
Now what's going on? That dude's in his window watching it too.
And that's why I think they're going slow so we don't hear it.
Big, whatever it is.
But I gotta tell you, that's not that high. They would easily hear it from there. So I'm gonna say no, it's not a drone. I have one. I could hear mine at 400 feet. So this is not. I don't think it is a drone. I don't know what it is. Be a remote. Whoa, Johnny on the spot. Damn, you couldn't have timed that any better. Huh? Wow. That was gorgeous. Oh, I wonder if the people... no strings. It didn't disturb it or anything. It's almost as if it didn't give a shh. I see like an antenna. I thought I saw something flash above it. It's weird, whatever it is.
So we're watching.
I've recorded one that I call the red worm. I've shown it on here a dozen times. I'm not going to show it now. But man alive, it played the same type of music, man.
I'm going to get a close-up of what we're looking at. The snake blue UFO traversing in out of this lake, a pond, Philadelphia. Again, we want to lock down the exact location, but people are
somebody sent money.
Some kind of biological UFO or maybe something
Dinkum
that is local legend. Brent, your thoughts here?
Dink.
Yeah, it's really nice. There's no CGI. Everything we're looking at is real. The guy's fascinated. He doesn't know what he's looking at. I'm still wondering, how could this be done? Could it be, Blake even brought this up when I showed it to him earlier, could this be maybe a drone holding up some sort of LED lights on a fishing line
For anybody who says third phase of moon doesn't do the right thing, screw you. They do too every video in the last 6 years that I know of. But they do. They word it. They know what to say. That was a good one. Way to go. I'm glad. Hey, I want to thank Ginkamazi Cashology for Weedology. Dude. God bless you. Alien bless you. All the blesses for that. That's beautiful. Cashology for Weedology. Although I feel like, I'm begging. But thank you, man. It throws down a 10 spot halfway through the show. I almost missed it. And I'm like, hey, I don't remember that. Thank you, man. You are and have been a very loyal person. Very nice. Been here forever. Day one, I think. Maybe two. I'm not. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. So what about this? I don't know, man.
Trying to maybe hide it out of camera at the drone and then drop this this object into the water and lift it out. But I've never seen anything like this.
The first thing my mind falls when I see this is the way that it moves. It's almost like an inchworm. It reminds me of an inchworm, the way it kind of comes up.
True.
And it's really interesting, and also that's bioluminescent in nature.
True.
I don't know, just following up on what you
All
said.
true.
Like it's interesting to me that the end of it will kind of come up almost like a creature. So I don't know how that could be faked, but what are your
All right. Is there one more?
thoughts?
Again, it's...
Oh, they already said it. All right. We're about a third of the way through the best of the month over there at third phase of moon. Third phase of moon. Like that almost came out like turd phase of moon. Third phase, I've cotton mouth. Third phase of moon. The guys are doing well, man. They're hanging out at home back in Hawaii, working their asses off. A lot of stuff going on that's not YouTube related. So, super busy. Good things are happening. You guys are going to be happy, I think. If you're a fan of third phase of moon, you're going to be happy. If you're not a fan of third phase of moon, you'll be impressed, but you won't admit it. They got some good things coming up. All right. I put, come on now. What the WTF is this? Something's happening. Oh, I don't like this. Get me out of here. Well, I don't know what that is, man. Somebody may have sent me something. Let's get that out of here. Wow, that was weird. So, living in Florida, I get a lot of Florida strangeness here. There's one here called the Florida skunk ape reported across the state. It's moving across the state, and it's being sighted all over now. Here. It's different on the desktop than it is on the phone. Let me pull it up for you so you could check it out with me. Skunk ape. That's what it's called. I keep forgetting to call it that. Hey. Oh, okay. All right. Well, this is interesting. Go. Okay. There she is. With Florida seeing a boom in new residents in recent years, many transplants might not have heard of the state's strangest cryptid. This creature is known as the skunk ape. It's our Bigfoot in the Sunshine State. Been seen numerous times across the state. Oh, look. They have a video here. Look at an ad for StreamYard. Well, there's supposed to be sound with it, but there is none. But there it is. You see him walking. Barely. Barely. Look at him over there. Beautiful beast, isn't he? All blurred out. It's great cameras back in 2000. Before high def came out. Just the beginning stages, right? Yeah. Yep. Nobody had an optical imaging stabilizer on their cameras. Nope, not for the consumer. So if you didn't have a tripod, you got this. Oh, look at that. He's right there in front of him. Don't run. Don't you run. You die for that footage. How dare you think? Don't you turn around. He's staying there. Oh, it's moving away. Okay. Whew. Man. Where is he? Right around here? Yeah, there it is. Boy, this is awful, isn't it? Makes you want to poke your own eyes out. There you go. Best shot of Bigfoot in 2000. Get me out of this nightmare. It didn't work. Ethel. There we go. Madonna mia. Anyway, you know what Bigfoot supposedly looks like. Anyway, it always accompanied, every time you see a Bigfoot, it's accompanied by a foul smell, like an odor of rotten eggs or moldy cheese or feces. Well, maybe Bigfoot just had some eggs and feces for breakfast. Can a guy eat? An FWC spokesperson told News 6 there is no direct evidence that it exists, though its origins could stem from people mistakenly identifying wild hogs or bears. Despite that, many have touted its existence. According to the FWC, 3 of the most recent reports of skunk ape sightings have come from the following locations. July 2020, Naples, Collier County. January 2021, Inverness, Citrus County. February 2021, Seawalls Point, Martin County. However, Dave Shealy, the founder of the Skunk Ape Research Headquarters in Ochope, told News 6 that there are other locations where sightings are far more common. This guy knows. Look at him. Goatee, glasses, gold necklace, hat. Harrison Ford hat. Because there's no such person as Indiana Jones. It's Harrison Ford. Anyway, look at this. You got baby skunk apes, right? Look at that. You got some that just freeze, don't move, and they do forever. Oh, here's Dave Shealy's 2000 footage of an alleged skunk ape. Let's take a look, shall we?
Introducing unbeatable value for all businesses. Get the new iPhone 15 Pro Max.
No. Yeah, the volume, it doesn't matter. Is this the same video? It's the same, isn't it? Let's look at the second half then. Oh, never mind. Anyway, Bigfoot. Not impressed. That's what I think. Severe thunderstorm warning. Here? Oh. Oh, no. It's not here. Okay. Why did it do that? Yeah, same date. It's the same thing. All right, let's move along. Oh, this is what I wanted to show you originally tonight. This is really cool, actually. A glowing sea creature with 15 tentacles found off the Florida coast. It's a new species, they say. Scuba divers strapped on their gear and plunged into the darkened waters off the coast of Florida. Equipped with flashlights, the divers searched the ocean and spotted a glowing creature with 15 tentacles. It turned out to be a new species. I'm looking for the video. We don't do these without video. I am not reading all that. I'll show you the picture of it. But I'm not going to read all this. It's a new jellyfish. It's all new thing with tentacles. Yeah. I don't have the energy. There you go. That's it. You've been educated. End of story. All right, let's get back to learning. Okay. And what else do we have in the bucket? Oh, right. Dumbest ever. Who's ever going to tell them? Oh, I can't show this. That's all right. I'll show it tomorrow. Oumuamua. I might change the show tomorrow. I'm not sure. I may just talk about it. Oumuamua. But let's see here. Okay, we did that. Is it me? Or do you think we need to spruce things up? I think we need to spruce things up a little bit. I think you guys need this. I don't need it. You need it. Come on, everybody! I need your spirits lifted.
What are they?
It's you sing it. I'm not singing.
Why are they? What
do they mean? I can't help it. Come on.
What are they?
What are they?
Why are they?
Why are they? What do they mean? Come on, everybody. What are they, everybody?
Are they harbingers of world change? Secrets in the field.
Are they harbingers of world change? Don't leave.
Secrets in the field.
It's your loss.
Are they harbingers of world change? Secrets in the field. Secrets in the field.
The hell?
What are they?
It won't stop.
Why are they?
I can't stop it. It wouldn't stop. All right. I did that because people have been asking for that for months, and I haven't played it. So sorry. I know we lost 6 people. They just couldn't handle it. What? What is this? Too bad. So sad. All right. Well, being that it's 20 minutes left to go, I'm going to share some drone videos I haven't shared yet. That's right. I'm still sharing. Yeah, I'm not feeling the best right now. I just did about, an hour and 30 minutes, kind of like, under the weather. So I'm just going to take the last 15 minutes here and entertain you with some things I captured before I got sick. And I think I've got a few good ones left here. Matter of fact, I've got some things nobody's ever seen because I've got my boy next to me that has every video I've ever shot. So I'm going to pull something up here real nice. I think. We'll see. I had one more from the Bayport that I never played. Is this the one? Yeah, this is it. Oh, yeah, you never saw this. This was at the Frisbee golf course. Oh, yeah, I never played this.
I don't think I did. Did I play the Frisbee golf course? Well, it's funny. I don't know. It's boring. I'm going to play it anyway because you guys will like it. All right, here we go. Give me a second. It's already up? I wanted it taken off. I almost broke the drone. I almost flew right into a tree. You'll see.
With their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done.
Oh, that's right. Hey, hold on. Hold on. Wayne has a show coming up in a few minutes. If you guys want to check that out, I'm just going to be flying the drone for the rest of the show. 10 more minutes, whatever. But Wayne, Michigan UFO Sightings and Paranormal Encounters, is doing a show any second. So if you want to go over there, yeah, might. I'm going. But I'm gonna play the rest of this out because I already planned it. But we'll be on over there for sure. There it is. See? Boop. All right. Here we go.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up.
Thanks, guys and gals. All right.
Just like a spark that's breaking out.
I have one more video.
Can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Only just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up just like the sunrise.
All right. Come on, Richie.
I don't remember which one it is. It was so windy. That was like the worst wind I've seen there. Out of all both times. It was horrible though. I don't think this is the video. Making myself sick. And when I edit all this together, it'll be nice. Oh, look at that fish! Look at that! Look, I didn't notice it. Look at that thing. Wow! Look at the size of that thing. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Just so everybody knows, this right here is a 6-foot bench. This looks about 4 feet. What is it? Oh, I'm going to have to do some zooming in. Unbelievable. Or is it a bag? I don't know, man. It's moving, though. Wicked. Manatee? Moody Mongol. That is the best. That's the best. All right. Look at the bird trying to get to my stuff. I had to shoo him away. All right, I'm gonna go, so we can all go over to Wayne and Michelle's. So thanks for hanging out, and we'll be back tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow's at 5 o'clock. It's Saturday. I've got the MMA on. Gonna be an awesome night. Thank God I'm not gonna be sick tomorrow. It never happens 2 days in a row like that. Well. Never happens this close together, so I'll be okay for the weekend. All right, thanks again. And it was a lot of fun. Moderators, great job again. Super chatters as well. Thank you for the love. And newcomers and veterans making this place fun. That's it. We're good? Are we done? It. All right, everybody knows it. Let's just go. I know we're going over to Wayne and Michelle's, right? In 3, 2, Alien Bless.
There's like this thing. It's rotating.
winded downward towards treasured sites in Christianity.